So I had a successful germination. As you can see, all this is empty now. Most of them germinated, and then what I did was I transplanted them to pots right here. Now notice I have it underneath the deck here, so you notice they're a little bit longer. They're a little bit longer. So this is a new experiment right here where I'm trying to test and see if the moringa will actually survive better in the shade when it's a seedling. So these seedlings right here are more in the sun. I had to cut them all back because I guess it's just too hot for them. For example, I let this one right here. This one, notice it has a lot of yellow leaves, but so I'm trying to see, maybe it's just better to start them off in the shade and then have them get more mature. But also, you know, cutting them back is also another strategy if they don't do so well in the sun, and then waiting for the new stems to come out, and hopefully the leaves will be more resilient than the first leaves. For example, this seedling right here, I cut the main stem, and now you got two new stems coming out. Yeah. So I had a moringa seedling in this area here, and I don't know if it was squirrels or grasshoppers or whatever, but they came in here and they basically ate all the leaves from this basil. So I planted some some sage right here to kind of ward them off, and they still came and ate it. So what I did this morning is I formed a perimeter right here, and I planted a bunch of chia seeds, and I put them right here too in the front to kind of use it like as a cover crop. So the next time I plant a moringa seedling right here, hopefully whatever's attacking these my moringas and my basil, they could get distracted by a cover crop. I did the same thing here. I planted a bunch of chia all around in a circle right here, and then in the front right here, because they decimated my my spinach. Look, they ate up everything. It's coming back, but see how I put this right here to kind of shield it a little bit. Now if you notice right here, there's a line, and right here what I did was I planted a bunch of dandelion seeds all the way up here. The reason why I did that is because I want to make the soil less compacted, and so when the winter comes, when it starts raining a lot, the water could drain better. Now I put this basket right here, and I put those two buckets right there to cover my corn. For some reason the squirrels or whatever's eating my crops, they don't touch this corn that's in the pots, but they will touch the corn that's on the ground right here. And I got some moringas in here too, so this is why I put this. So as you can see, I got these moringas right here. I got 1, 2, and 3, and then I got the corn right here. And I had a corn here, here, and here, and these squirrels or whatever, they just went into the corn and ate it. So I put these two buckets to protect the corn, and then to protect the moringas, I put this basket right here. To protect it. So it's still getting sunlight. It's filtered obviously through here, but at least it's getting some kind of sunlight. So hopefully this will protect it from whatever's decimating my thing. And what I want to do is I want to install a camera up here or higher up here, right there, solar powered, so I could track whatever's trying to eat the crops at night. Yeah. So let's look at some of that stuff. This is a tuber right here. It's growing back. I got more seedlings growing right here. I'm thinking of just putting these in the shade underneath the the deck. Maybe they'll grow better. I don't know. But I got 3 in each one, or almost 3. This is a cutting right here. These are growing pretty nice right here, actually. So yeah, I'm kind of happy right now that these are growing. And of course, I got some moringa growing with the corn. I got the pollen, the male flower. I already collected some of the pollen right here because the silk just came out the other day. So this silk right here, I'm gonna combine it with this, and hopefully it'll fertilize and give me some good rainbow Cherokee corn. So here's my experimental garden bed right here. I got some strawberries in the back. I think I already got some strawberries growing right there. There you go, right there. And I got some poppy flower, and I got some pepper, some yellow pepper from Italy. But look, whatever's eating them, it's eating them, all right. I don't know if it's grasshoppers or squirrels. That's why I want to get the camera. I also planted a moringa seedling right here, and the next day it was gone, root and everything. So the next thing I'm gonna do is plant a lot of cover crop. I'm gonna plant some chia seeds. I already planted them on the first half of this bed, but on the back side I'm gonna replant some chia seeds back there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant some longevity spinach all around this row, and hopefully they could run across here and fill this place up. But I need to know what's eating my crops, because look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's eating them, and they already ate it the first time. They can eat it again. I mean, the leaves grew back, but man, these guys are vicious. Now I got this flowers here, and look, it's eating the leaves now. Just had a bunch of leaves and everything, and flowers, but man, whatever's eating this is basically devouring it. Look at that. I got a moringa seedling right here. I'm thinking of covering this one up just to protect it. Maybe I should. Someone gave me another basket right here, protect the seedling. Now I got some others. I got another moringa seedling right here. Now notice that I have a corn right here. I got 2 little wildflower crop plants right here, and I got marigold, and then I got a dill plant right here. Got me a sunflower right here. It kind of fell over, so I had to put I had to tape it up so it got bent. So hopefully that'll last. And I got a corn next to it. Hopefully it won't get eaten up by whatever's trying to devour it. Now I got another moringa seedling right here growing next to the aloe vera. I got one right there. I got this little protection right here, but I also planted, actually I didn't cover this up yet, but these are chia seeds, so I'm gonna cover this up right now. Cover that up. So that's kind of like a cover crop, you know, maybe distract whatever's trying to eat these up, and it'll distract them from the moringa seedling that I got growing right here next to the aloe vera. So I'm gonna put this basket here. Notice that it's not completely enclosed. You can still get sunlight, so it's kind of like a shade cloth in a way, and it still gets air because obviously there's openings here all over. So there it goes. I'm covering the seedling here. Notice that it's still getting sunlight, but hopefully this will protect it. And notice, you know, look, whatever's devouring my corn, look at that. They're biting into it. They'll probably start biting into this because they did that to my other corners. But I mean, maybe I could put a bucket on here. I don't know. Then I got some asparagus right here. First year it grows into a fern. Second year is when you start eating the stems. But right now I'm trying to get it established. So I got more moringa right here. At first, you know, the leaves weren't that good, but now the new growth looks promising as the roots get thicker and more established. We're going to start seeing more growth and more robust looking leaves right here. I did a lot of cutbacks on this. Sometimes I'll find like caterpillar worms or whatnot, so just got to watch out for those. All this is new growth. These are stems that got cut back, and notice the leaves are just way more robust than the first time they grew. So hopefully, you know, this strategy works. This is a regrow right here. Cut the main stem first when it doesn't look good on the first time. Second time around, the new stems come out, and look at the leaves. The roots on the bottom are much stronger, therefore the leaves are going to look a lot more robust. The spinach that I was talking about that I'm planning to put on my garden bed that I just showed you a little bit a while ago. And what's cool about this is that you could actually propagate yours. It's called longevity spinach. So I'm propagating the stems with a couple leaves on top, and I'm putting them in bottles of water, and we're just waiting for the roots to come out, and then just gonna plant them all over. But these gophers or whatever, or squirrels, they just love this. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because they're eating my crops. Now yesterday I sprayed everywhere. I sprayed all my seedlings, my trees with turmeric and milk in a spray. About maybe, I'd say about maybe 2 liters worth of spray, and hopefully that'll deter them. So I got my pole beans growing alongside my moringa. So notice the beans are already formed already. I'm just waiting for them to dry so I could collect more pole bean seeds and then replant them again. Yeah, see the flower? The flower's right there for the pole bean, but notice it had already got fertilized and produced 2 bean pods right there, and it's spiraling up on my moringa right here, providing nitrogen to the soil, helping it out. So these are the longevity spinaches that I was talking about. I'm trying to propagate them in these bottles of water here. So the reason why I keep the leaves is so that it could absorb light energy. And so I'm just waiting for what do you call it, the roots to pop out, and then we can start propagating them. Right here. These longevity spinach are really healthy, and it's not an annual, it's a perennial, so it'll just keep on growing back year after year, and it's a good food source.